Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy King Killer back here today with another video. Thank you guys for dropping by. So in today's video, we are back on 2K with another rebuild. And for this rebuild, we are going to be rebuilding the Portland Trailblazers, who have officially been eliminated from the playoffs this year. And it's looking like Dame and Portland might be going their separate ways this year. As Dame has stated, I'll go ahead and I'll throw up the full quote on screen right now. But pretty much he stated that he doesn't want them to add more young players to the team. He wants to go out and compete for a championship. But I don't think Portland's going to be able to give him what he wants. So I think he's going to end up requesting a trade in real life. And for this video, I think that's what I want to go ahead and do. I want to go ahead and trade Damian Lillard and start over with this team. So what's good, everybody? I hope everybody is having a great day today as we are back on 2K with another rebuild, as the Philadelphia 76ers end up winning the championship this year. And yeah, I think for this video, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trade Damian Lillard. I think it's about time, just because I don't think Dame's really happy in Portland anymore. I feel like he's stayed loyal to this team and they just haven't been able to go out and get good pieces to complement Damian Lillard, which is crazy because Dame is honestly one of the best players in the league. I'm going to say he's still a top 20, top 15 player in this league. So for them not to get him any help, that is crazy. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at where we are selecting in this draft as we get lucky. We get the 4th overall pick, but I'm still going to go ahead and I'm still going to trade Damian Lillard regardless. So taking a look at the rest of the top 10 picks, taking a look at where I might trade him, because I think I do want to go ahead and trade him for a high draft pick. So Houston wouldn't really make sense. Pistons wouldn't make sense. Spurs wouldn't make sense. Hornets, not really. I don't think he would really fit too good with that team. Magic, maybe the Magic, probably not though. Pacers, they wouldn't. Wizards, I don't know. Wizards might, to pair him up with Bradley Beal and Porzingis, but I don't really think he'd want to go there. Jazz, probably not. Maybe the Mavericks if they don't re-sign Kyrie. But I am going to go ahead and I'm going to throw him up on the trade finder. And I'm going to go ahead, when I find a trade that I like, I will go ahead and show you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and simulate to that right now. Alright, so I'm going to see if the Phoenix Suns will accept this trade. I'm sending them Damian Lillard and Nasir Little and a 2nd round pick for DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul, just to make the money work. I feel like they would probably do this just to get rid of DeAndre Ayton, who I feel like doesn't really have the best relationship with the Phoenix Suns. And then they're pretty much just upgrading Chris Paul, who's already 38 years old. They're replacing him with somebody that's 32 years old. So I'm going to go ahead and see if they will accept this trade. They do not. What if I go ahead and throw in another 2nd round pick? What if I go ahead and throw in one more 2nd round pick? And they don't want to accept that. Okay. What if I go ahead and swap out Chris Paul for somebody like Shamet? Would this work? And yeah, they do. So welcome to the team, DeAndre Ayton and Landry Shamet. Alright, so we're going to see if the Mavericks will accept this trade. I'm sending them Yusuf Nurkic and 2 2nd round picks to the Dallas Mavericks for the 10th overall pick. I feel like they would do this just because they do need a center desperately. So we're going to see if they'll accept this trade. And yes, they do. So welcome the 10th overall pick. Alright, so we're here at the draft with the 4th overall pick. And I'm looking to maybe draft a small forward or a power forward, because I already know that Anthony Simons is going to be our point guard, Shaedon Sharpe is going to be our 2, and then DeAndre Ayton is going to be our center. So I would like to either get a small forward or a power forward. Jarice Walker, I seen he develops pretty good. I might want to take him. Cameron Whitmore, Taylor Hendricks, Asor Thompson. There is a lot of options to choose from, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I want to select Jarice Walker with our 4th overall pick. And then I believe we do have the 10th overall pick. So let's see, maybe Cameron Whitmore is still here. And yes, he is. So I am going to go ahead and take him. Perfect. And then I think I do have one more pick, the 23rd pick. So we're going to see who fell to us all the way here. And I mean, Max Lewis wouldn't be bad. Jalen Hood, Jet Howard, you know what, Derek Whitehead. Okay, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna choose Max Lewis with our final pick. So yeah, taking a look at rookie signings, a 77 overall, a 77 overall, and then a 73 overall. Not bad. I would definitely take it. And we are not gonna bring back any of these guys. Actually, you know what, no, I'm not gonna bring back anybody from here. So I'm gonna let everybody walk. And yeah, it is officially a new era here in Portland. We're not bringing back Thibault or Cam Reddish. So we're going to go ahead and I actually want to take a look at the roster real quick. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I want to go ahead and I want to move Anthony Simons to a point guard. Max Lewis, he's 6'7". You know what? We could go ahead and we could play him at the small forward position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to get a backup center and then a backup point guard, and I think we should be good. All right, so I went ahead and I gave Andre Drummond and John Wall a contract. Andre Drummond for 2 years worth about 8 mil, and then I went ahead and gave John Wall a 1-year deal worth about 10 mil. So welcome these two veterans to Portland, and now I believe we do have our full 9-man rotation. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we got 9 guys. I'm ready to start the season. I don't know how good we're going to be, honestly. I mean, Damian Lillard, for the first time, like in what, 10, 11 years, we are starting a season where Damian Lillard is not on this team. So it should definitely be exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the rotations, and I'll catch you guys there. All right, so for the first time in about 11 or 12 years, the Portland Trailblazers are starting the season without Damian Lillard on this roster. So for the new look Portland Trailblazers, this is what we got for season number 1. We got Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, Cameron Whitmore, Jarice Walker, DeAndre Ayton, and then off the bench we got Andre Drummond, John Wall, Landry Shamet, and Max Lewis. Taking a look at system proficiency for this team, is anything 4 stars? No. So we could either choose between that or 7 seconds. So we're going to go ahead and choose 7 seconds. And then taking a look at the shot tendencies, DeAndre Ayton can stay like at a 70. Simons could go up to like an 85. Shaedon Sharpe can definitely go up to like a 75. Andre Drummond could go ahead and stay like at a 59. John Wall could definitely go down a lot to like an 80. We could go ahead and give him like an 80. Walker could go to stay at 75. 75 is fine. He could go up a little bit to like a 55. Max Lewis could drop down a little bit to like a 70. And I believe that's everybody that's going to be playing for us. So yeah, first time in a couple, like more than 10 years, the Portland Trailblazers are starting a season without Damian Lillard. Definitely a crazy feeling because you're just so used to seeing Dame in Portland. So we're going to go ahead and we actually play them the second game of the year. So we are going to go ahead and simulate the first 3 games to see how good we do. As we do win against Phoenix, we beat Damian Lillard. He dropped only 15 points. Wow. Okay, taking a look at the first game of the season, we scored a lot. It went into like, I'm pretty sure like double, triple overtime. 142, 148. We did end up losing. Cameron Whitmore, his first game, 33, 6, and 3 with 4 steals. And then Shaedon Sharpe did have 24 points. John Wall with 19 points off the bench, not bad. The second game of the season, like you guys seen already, we did end up winning. Simons with about 20, and then Shaedon Sharpe with about 18. Same thing with DeAndre Ayton. And then in the third game of the season, we did end up winning. Sharpe with about 30, and then Simons with about 23. Walker with about 22, and Shamet with about 20 off the bench. Let's go. So with this team, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we could probably make a strong push for the play-in tournament. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate, and I will catch you guys at the end of season number 1. All right, so at the end of season number 1, Luka winning MVP, Victor winning Rookie of the Year, Jordan Poole winning 6th Man, Giannis winning Defense Player of the Year, Kuminga winning Most Improved, and then Quinn Snyder winning Coach of the Year. Taking a look at the All-NBA teams, do we get somebody on here? I highly doubt it. We do not. What about an All-Defensive team? We do not get anybody. An All-Rookie team, we do get Walker on an All-NBA, on an All-Rookie first team. Do we get anybody else on here? Yes, we do. We get Cameron Whitmore on All-Rookie second team. And that is no. Then we also did get Max Lewis. Okay, so all our rookies did make an All-Rookie second team or first team. I like to see that. And then taking a look at where we finished on the year, we ended up going 44 and 38, which honestly isn't bad. That's actually pretty good. That's more wins than I thought we would have gotten. So great team effort for this season. And then taking a look at the player stats, let's see who led the way. Anthony Simons with about 22.5 points, 7 assists. You love to see it. Shaedon Sharpe with about 18 points. DeAndre Ayton with about 16.5 and 12 rebounds. Cameron Whitmore with about 13 points and about 5.5 rebounds. Walker with about 13 points and 7 rebounds. John Wall with about 11.5 and 6 assists off the bench. Andre Drummond with about 8 and 11. Not bad from Andre Drummond off the bench in 25 minutes. And then Max Lewis with about 7.5 points and 3 rebounds. And then Shamet with about 7 points. And he actually was pretty efficient, 45 and then 39% from deep. Max Lewis wasn't the best shooting the ball, but you know, he is a rookie, so I will take it. And then Walker, not bad, 44% from the field and then 31% from deep. I would definitely like him to improve. Cameron Whitmore, 46 is pretty good, but 29 really isn't. And then Anthony Simons is the last one I want to check. He actually had a 50-40-90 season. Let's go. 52% and then 45% from deep and then 90% from the free throw line. So taking on the Houston Rockets in the play-in tournament. I mean, they have Victor Wembanyama, Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr. They added Vucevic to this team. Jabari Smith Jr. is on the bench. Oh man, this team looks like it's going to be hard to beat. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to simulate the play-in tournament because I'm pretty sure we're going to win. And yeah, just like that, we are the 7th seed taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Did they add anybody else? They added Mason Plumlee to this team. And then I don't know if y'all seen the game yesterday. The game was crazy when they went up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. That was actually a really good game. I feel like this year's playoffs is going to be crazy. They have a lot of good first round matchups, so I'm definitely excited to see that. But yeah, taking on the Pelicans in round number 1. We are going to go ahead and simulate the round. I'm not really expecting too much if we could win a game, which we don't. We end up getting swept, which kind of disappoints me because I thought we would have put up a good fight. Game number 1, we did get blown out. Simons with about 31 and Wall with 21. Game number 2, we lost by 1. We lost by 1. Simons with about 24, Cameron Whitmore with about 22, and Aiden with 22 and 12. Game number 3, we lost by 10. Simons with 24, Aiden with 21 and 15. And then game number 4, we ended up losing by about 9 points. Whitmore with about 22, and then Simons with about 18. But definitely not bad. And I just realized Phoenix didn't even make the playoffs, so looks like they didn't win that trade at all. Looks like we came out on top. But Pelicans and the Cavaliers are in the finals. We are going to go and simulate to see who wins this. And then the Cleveland Cavaliers do go ahead and win. Evan Mobley is your finals MVP. But yeah, definitely crazy. We had a better season than Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Damian Lillard, who were all on the Phoenix Suns. And they also had Chris Paul. So we're not looking too bad in the first year without Damian Lillard. I mean, we did get swept in the playoffs, but hey, at least we did make the playoffs. We probably would have been the 7th seed even if we did keep Damian Lillard. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the start of season number 2. And then if I do go ahead and make any big signings or anybody that I think is worth mentioning, then I'll go ahead and show you guys. But if not, you guys will just see me at the start of season number 2. All right, so we're going to bring in Luke Kennard. We're also bringing back John Wall and Landry Shamet. Alright, so for the start of season number 2, this is what the rotation is looking like. We got Simons, Sharp, Whitmore, Walker, and Aiden. Off the bench, we got Drummond, Wall, Lewis, and Kennard. Taking a look at system proficiency for this team, we are 7 seconds, perimeter centric, and 7 seconds. So we are going to go ahead and stay with 7 seconds. And then taking a look at the shot tendencies for the team, DeAndre Aiden could stay at a 70, Simmons could stay at a 91, Sharp could go up a little bit to like an 85, Cameron Whitmore could stay at an 80, Jarice Walker could drop down a little bit to like a 75, Drummond is good at a 57, Kennard can go up a little bit to like a 58, Wall can drop down a little bit to like a 76, Lewis can go ahead and go down to like a 70, and I believe that's everybody that is playing for us. But yeah, so we went 44 and 38 last season, so I'm hoping we can improve. I mean, a lot of these young guys, hopefully they could develop pretty good, and then hopefully the veterans don't regress too much. So we are going to go ahead and simulate the first 3 games of the season, and we do start off 3-0. Okay, so a pretty good sign as we did beat the Timberwolves by 4 points in overtime, as Damian Lillard is on the Timberwolves now. They traded him mid-season from Phoenix. What? That's crazy. So now he's playing with Anthony Edwards, and they traded Karl Anthony Towns for Damian Lillard. Wow. Wow, that's actually crazy. Okay, so Dame is now on the Timberwolves, but Shaedon Sharp dropped 29, and then DeAndre Aiden with 30 and 15. The second game of the season, we did end up winning by 11 points. Simmons with 33 and 10, and then Aiden with 28 and 12. And then the third game of the season, we did win. Simmons with about 28, and then Aiden with 17 and 12. So pretty good year, pretty good way to start off the year. I'm hoping we can continue this into the rest of the season. So hoping for like maybe like a 5th seed, 6th seed maybe. So we are gonna go into simulate, and I'm gonna catch you guys at the end of season number 2. All right, so at the end of season number 2, Luka winning MVP, Jackson winning Rookie of the Year, Henderson winning 6th Man, Mobley winning Defense Player of the Year, Shaedon Sharp winning Most Improved Player. Let's go, you love to see it. And then Chauncey Billups ends up winning Coach of the Year as we go 56 and 26. Let's go. Does anybody make an all-NBA team? We do not get anybody on here. No, we do not. What about an all-defensive team? We do not get anybody either. But let's go. We are the number 1 seed. We ended up going 56 and 26. So good enough for the first spot in the West. Did we also have the best record in the league? Yes, we did. So just 2 years after trading Damian Lillard, we are the best team in the NBA. Wow, that is actually crazy. We ended the year on a 10-game win streak. Let's go. I'm so excited with this team. Taking a look at the player stats for this season, as Simons led the way once again, 23 points and about 7.5 rebounds, assists. Shaden Sharp with about 20.5 points, 4 rebounds. Was he efficient? 53, 43, only 68% from the free throw line. Okay, we got to work on that. Cameron Whitmore with about 15 points. We got Walker with about 15 and 7.5. DeAndre Ayton with about 15 and 11. Max Lewis with about 9. Was he efficient? Okay, so he was better, 45% from the field and then 37% from deep. I would definitely take that. John Wall with about 8.5 points and 5 assists. Luke Kennard with about 8.5 points. And yeah, he was really efficient, 44% from deep and 94% from the free throw line. Andre Drummond with about 7.5 and 10 rebounds, and then nobody else did play. So yeah, taking on the Phoenix Suns, who we actually traded. We stole DeAndre Ayton from them, as they did trade for Karl Anthony Towns. They traded Damian Lillard for Cat, so that's pretty crazy. But yeah, taking on this team, I'm hoping we can get it done against this team. I don't want to be a first seed just to lose, just to get swept in the first round. So we are going to go ahead and make some minute adjustments. So Lewis can go ahead and get like 14. Kennard can go ahead and drop down to like 16. John Wall could stay at 18. Drummond could stay at 24. But I do want to give like one more, and we could go ahead and do one more. So we are taking on the Phoenix Suns. Please don't get swept. That's all I want. Oh, we're already down 2-0. Come on. We don't want to go down 3-1. Come on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Simcast for this one, because I feel like we could win a championship this year. I mean, the team's like pretty balanced, so I kind of feel like we could win, as we are going to go ahead, as we are down by 2. We're in overtime. Come on. Don't lose this. No, we're winning. We're going to win. Okay, so we almost blow it in overtime. We're in the fourth quarter. We almost blow it. We are going to go ahead and simulate once again with Simcast, because I kind of feel like we can make a deep run. This team is pretty balanced. I mean, not really the most experienced on this team, but 2K, and it really doesn't matter, as we are going to go ahead and lose. No, we're going to lose. Come on. We can't lose. This is the first time I've actually been a first seed in a while, I think. So come on, don't lose, as we do have a great second quarter. Have a good third quarter, but come on, we got to close it out. We're only up by 5. Come on. Down, up by 2. Up by 2. Down by 1. Come on. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump in. I don't usually jump in, so I want to go ahead, because I don't want to blow this. Please tell me we have the ball. We do not have the ball, so we are going to go ahead and have to foul right now. So unless we can get a steal, no, we're going to have to foul. Probably shouldn't have fouled Kevin Durant, but come on, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know why 2K does that, where they'll make you a first seed, but like for what? Just to lose to like an 8-seeded team? Come on, 2K. Come on, miss it. No. Okay, so we're down by 2. Gotta get him to miss somehow. Okay, he didn't miss. So we are gonna go ahead, and I think best shot available right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to take it in. You know what? Why not? That's actually a really bad shot. I airball it. Oh, and just like that. I've actually never shot. I don't think I've ever shot a shot with Shaden Sharp. So just like that, we are gonna lose. Alright, so just like that, we end up losing. We were the best team in the NBA. And of course, we lose in round 1. We didn't even get to make a deep playoff push. I don't know why 2K does that. I hope next year they really do fix that, because that's so fucking annoying. Like, you make me the first seed, the best team in the NBA, just to lose. I mean, come on, 2K. They got to do better than that. As the Hawks and Lakers are in the finals, as the Lakers do win. Anthony Davis is your finals MVP. So we're going to go ahead and give it one more year. I'm hoping this year we could actually be the #1 seed, but also make a deep playoff push, because we've made the playoffs 2 straight years after Damian Lillard has been traded. Well, we've got swept in the first year, and then I believe we just lost 4-2 this year. So I'm going to go ahead and pretty much run it back with the same team. If I do make a big signing, I will go ahead and show you, but I think I'm pretty much just going to keep it the same just like last year. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate, and I will catch you guys at the start of season number 3 with the rotations. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and bring in Malcolm Brogdon, and we're bringing back Andre Drummond for the final season. So they are going to go ahead and come back on that. Alright, so for the final season here in Portland, this is what the rotation is looking like. We got Anthony Simons, Shaden Sharp, Cameron Whitmore, Jerice Walker, and DeAndre Ayton. Off the bench, we got Malcolm Brogdon, Andre Drummond, Luke Kennard, and Max Lewis. Taking a look at system proficiency, I also did go ahead and sign Tyronn Lue, because After getting eliminated in the first round last season, especially being the best team in the NBA, I had to go ahead and switch it up. So Chauncey Billups is out, Tyronn Lue is in. And taking a look at the system proficiency, perimeter centric is 4 stars as anything else. We do have 7 seconds at 4.5 stars, so we will definitely run that. And then taking a look at the shot tendencies, Anthony Simons can go down to a 90, Aiden can stay at a 70, Shaedon Sharpe can stay at an 85, Malcolm Brogdon can go up to like a 75, Walker can stay at an 80, Cameron Whitmore can stay at an 85, Drummond's 55 is good, Max Lewis can go up to like a 75, and then Luke Kennard can go up to a 60. So 4.5 stars, we do have a really good team this year, as we did add a good veteran in Malcolm Brogdon. So we are going to go and simulate the first 3 games of the season. Hopefully we can start out 3-0 once again, as we do start off the year. We actually simulated 4 games, but we start off 4-0. So we do beat Phoenix, as Booker dropped 56, but Cameron Whitmore dropped 31, Walker with 23. Actually how many players? 5 players scored 20 points. Brogdon, Sharpe, Simmons, Walker, and Whitmore. Let's go. And then we blew out the Clippers by 57 points. Sharpe with 32, Simons with 25, Brogdon with 25, Walker with 25, Aiden with 21. Again, 5 players score more than 20 points. Let's go. And then we do beat the Warriors by 35 points, as once again 5 players score more than 20 points. Even in this game, did we actually? No, okay, no, the streak ends here, but once again we did win. So I'm excited. I'm hoping this team, I might get carried away here, but I think we're going to win 60 games this season. So we are going to go ahead and simulate, and then I will catch you guys at the end of the final season. Alright, so at the end of season number 3, Victor Wembanyama is your MVP. Cunningham is your Rookie of the Year. Cunningham is your 6th Man of the Year. Evan Mobley is your Defense Player of the Year. Taylor Hendricks is Most Improved. And then Steven Silas is Coach of the Year, as they went 68-14. That is going to be a tough team to beat. Do we get anybody on an all NBA team? We do not. I feel like it's impossible to get a guy on an all NBA team. All defensive team, we do not get anybody either. So taking a look at where we finished, we ended up going 58-24, so almost a 60 win season. So I will definitely take it, as we have improved every season since we've started, since we traded Damian Lillard. But the Rockets are scary at 68-14. Who do they got on their team? I think they pretty much just kept the same team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just kept the same team. I mean, Quentin Grimes, Bronny James is on this team. Yeah, they just developed their guys. Okay, taking a look at the season stats for the players. Let's see who led the way. We had Shannon Sharpe leading the way, 22.5 points, not bad. Simons with about 20. Jarice Walker is averaging about 18.5 points. Cameron Whitmore with about 17.5. Brogdon with about 15.5 off the bench with 7 assists. Let's go. And I know he was efficient, right? Yeah, 50, 40, 90. Let's go. DeAndre Ayton with about 15 and 10.5. Lewis with about 8. Kennard with about 7.5. And then Drummond with about 7 and 8.5 rebounds off the bench. So I'm hoping we can make a deep push this playoff, because I don't want what happened to happen last year to happen this year, just because it's so embarrassing being the #1 seed just to lose. It is so annoying. So we are going to go ahead, and I want to switch some of these minutes. We're going to go ahead and give like 10 to him, 16. We could go ahead and give like one more. Actually, I do need to go ahead, maybe drop him down. We could give like one more, and then one more. So hoping for a deep playoff run, as we are facing the Mavericks, as they don't really have a good team. But how funny is that? Draymond Green and Dylan Brooks are on the same team. Okay, so they're on the same team. That's kind of funny. If you know, you know. So we are going to go ahead and simulate the first round, and I'm honestly going to close my eyes. We should win this, but I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes. So I'm going to simulate. I'm going to open my eyes in 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank God. So we swept the Dallas Mavericks, as we should. We did go ahead and win in 4 games. So game 1 by 17 points. Game 2, we barely won by 2 points. Game 3, we ended up winning by 3. And then game 4, we did blow them out. Taking on the New Orleans Pelicans, another scary team just because they have Zion. They added TJ Warren. They added this rookie. Or actually, no, he's a second-year player. Okay, so they don't really have that many good players. I mean, they did trade Brandon Ingram. It looks like CJ McCollum is on the bench. So we are going to go and simulate as we do advance. And now we are facing the scary Houston Rockets. Okay, we got to go ahead and win this, man. I don't want to lose. I want to go ahead and make it to the NBA Finals. As I just realized, too, I don't even think Damian Lillard made it to the playoffs, unless he got traded again. But facing the Houston Rockets. Game number 1. Okay, we win. We win by 20 points. Game number 2, we lose by 10. Game number 3, we end up winning by 6. Come on, let's go up 3-1. Let's go up 3-1. Let's go. We win by 1 point. We win by 1 point. Come on. Take me to the NBA Finals. Take me to the NBA Finals. And we are in the NBA Finals in year 3 without Damian Lillard. Let's go. Anthony Simons is your Western Conference Finals MVP as we are taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. They added Buddy Hield. Okay, they lost Donovan Mitchell in free agency. Okay, this is winnable. So we are going to go ahead and simulate the first game. As we do win, we pick up the first W in the finals. Game number 2. We end up winning. Let's go. A blowout. Come on. 3-0. You want to see it. You want to see it. Let's go. We are up 3-0. Come on. Sweep them in the finals. Sweep them in the finals. And let's go. The Portland Trailblazers are your new NBA champions in the 3rd year without Damian Lillard. Anthony Simons wins finals MVP. 24 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 9 assists. Let's go. After an embarrassing last year, as we did lose in the first round, even though we were the best team in the NBA. Woo, let's go. Okay, I'm actually excited about this team. This team was actually pretty cool to go ahead and trade Damian Lillard away, just to go ahead and restart. Trading away Damian Lillard to get DeAndre Ayton. Then we did go ahead and develop Anthony Simons, develop Shaedon Sharpe. I went ahead and drafted Cameron Whitmore, and we did get lucky landing the 4th overall pick who we used on Walker. And then the 10th overall pick that we got, I believe, in the Nurkic deal with the Mavericks. And then signing Andre Drummond, letting Max Lewis develop as well, getting a sharpshooter like Luke Kennard. And then also too, we can't forget Malcolm Brogdon was a big reason why we won this season. So that's gonna go ahead and that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, let me know by dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments, what would you like to see Portland do this season? Would you like to see them keep Damian Lillard, or do you think it's time to go ahead and trade away Damian Lillard? Let me know down below in the comments. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay safe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.